This video lesson is on fitness, once again explaining the role of basic nutrients in maintaining health. So essentially, as we go through and talked about the food that you should eat, now we need to figure out your fitness, the exercise component. So we need to talk about physical fitness, and that's the ability for you to do daily activities without being tired. Walking a flight of stairs, walking to the edge of the street, basically doing what you need to do and still having enough energy. And it's determined by several different factors. Number one, cardiovascular, so how well the heart works, your muscular system, your skeletal system, your respiratory systems, flexibility, and then finally body fat. So what are the benefits of exercise? Well, we know that it will improve your appearance. We know that it will make you feel better inside, so better body image, self-concept, overall improved health. We've known that for hundreds of years. Increased level of energy. We know it deals with stress, and we know that exercise can raise your life expectancy, or the amount of time that you are on this planet. So let's break this down. We have what are called health-related components. Let me draw some of this stuff out here. First of all, we have the cardiovascular fitness. How do we determine that? By our mile run. We determine how well your heart is working based upon that mile run, or the pacer test in the wintertime. Flexibility. How flexible are you? You do this by a sit and reach test. We test your muscular strength by a push-up test. We test your muscular endurance by a sit-up test. And the only one that we don't do here at this school is the body composition, testing your body fat, although they will do that over at Stevenson. Okay. So we tie all these together, and this is where you get your fitness scores from. Now, exercise training, and many of you have done these before, these exercise training, whether it's the principle of overload or the principle of progression or the principle of specificity, you just didn't put names to it. And so let's literally put the names to it. Here we go. The principle of overload. This is the most common one that you would do. It's an acronym FIT. Frequency, intensity, time, and type. How often do you exercise? That's the frequency. The intensity. How hard are you working? How many pounds are you lifting? How many repetitions? Time. How long are you exercising for? What's your duration? Is it 30 minutes? Is it 45 minutes? And what type of exercise are you doing? Cardiovascular. Is that biking? Is that aerobics? Are you doing yoga, flexibility? Are you doing strength training? Most of you have done this. We also have what is called the principle of progression. Therefore, if you increase the amount of work, your improvement will occur. For example, bench press. You're not going to go sit at the bench press and for the very first time put up 125 pounds. You might start off with 45 pounds, which is just the bar. And after a week, that becomes easy. So then you go to 60 pounds. That might take you 2 weeks before it becomes easy. Then you move up to 70 pounds. Then you move up to 90 pounds. And you keep moving up. That's your principle of progression. Maybe it's sit-ups as well. First time that you do sit-ups, you only do 15. Then in a week, doing sit-ups, you're able to do 20. And you progress to doing 30. Same thing with push-ups. And then finally, we have the principle of specificity. What this states is that you are going to do specific exercises to improve a specific component of your fitness, which will include your specific body part. For example, sit-ups. A sit-up is going to be used to measure my muscular endurance, my abdominal muscles, which is my specific body part, And my exercise is literally a sit-up. Oh, principle of specificity. I understand. So if I want to do yoga, which is my exercise, is used to measure my flexibility, health-related component, and it's going to work on my core, my abdominal muscles, specific body part. If I'm going to bench press, I'm going to bench press using the muscular strength of the chest muscles. And I'm specifically working on those one type of muscle, or maybe two types of muscle. So like I said, you've done these, you just need to put names to it. So let's go back. Help me out. Why do we exercise? What are the benefits of this? That's the first thing. Number two, what are the three types of principles? Think about those. Go back if you need to. Number three, what is the principle of specificity state? And finally, what is physical fitness? You know, we don't like to run. We don't like to do exercise. But we need to stay in shape somehow. All right, that's it for this lesson. We'll talk more later.